A few days after the election of Pope Leo XIV, I came across to a video on YouTube, and in the video, Bishop Robert Barron was speaking to a group of young Americans who were on pilgrimage to the Vatican City, and it was the day right after the election of Pope Leo XIV. So, in the beginning of his talk, Bishop Robert Barron invited them to imagine a scene nearly 2,000 years ago, and it was the execution of Peter. He said, as Peter was led to his death, as his blood was spilled, those who witnessed it must have thought the same thing. How tragic, how pointless, a poor man dying for a cause that sooner or later would be forgotten by history. And after some pauses, he continued by asking them this simple question. 2,000 years later, who among us can name the successor of Emperor Nero? And all of a sudden, the silence fell on the room. Because of course, no one could. Not one face in the crowd could recognize a living heir to that once terrifying emperor. And continued, but the successor of Peter, I saw him last night, pointed toward St. Peter's Basilica. He said, I saw him last night on the balcony, waving his hand to tens of thousands of people gathering in the square. In a sense, Catholic Church is not only a spiritual entity like many other major religions in the world. What's really distinctive to Catholic Church, it is also a human institution. It has a very solid structure. From Pope in Rome, goes all the way down parish priest in rural areas like in Africa and throughout the world. As an institution, it is the only institution throughout human history that has survived for 2,000 years. This endurance is not because Catholic Church untouched by crisis, but rather, from the very beginning, it was built on a promise. On the dusty road in Caesarea Philippi, Jesus turned to a simple fisherman named Peter and spoke words that will echo throughout history. You are Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gate of hell should not prevail against it.